In this video, I will integrate the Rust code in the app. But first, I have an additional step to share with you after you've cloned the app from GitHub. In this step, I will help you resolve a problem related to missing Gradle files for Android. We'll begin by launching a virtual Android device and running the app using Flutter. This action will trigger the download of the missing files. Finally, don't forget to restart VS Code. The error has gone. Now let's create and integrate the Rust API file. Example 1. Copy the dependencies from the tutorial page and paste them into your cargo toml file. IOTA client 2.01 is added. Copy the use paths, the structs and functions, and insert them into api.rs. Next, verify the builds for Android, macOS and iOS. Let's start with Android. At the first time, you need to install Cargo NDK. Then you can use it to run the build. Next, macOS. The build for the iOS simulator, and the iOS device. At this point, all the builds have been successful, and they occupy nearly 6 GB of your disk space. Example 2. The individual steps for each of the examples repeat in their structure, making the video somewhat dull. Nonetheless, the video aims to provide a comprehensive documentation of the app. Follow the instructions on the tutorial pages. Copy dependencies or code and paste them into VS Code. Afterward, cross-compile the library using cargo build. In example 3, the IOTA wallet library is incorporated, and we will utilize the IOTA client from the wallet dependency. If the Android build is interrupted due to the libsodium library, you can find a workaround in the tutorial. If this doesn't occur, consider yourself fortunate. Now here's the challenging aspect of the situation. Lipsodium cannot be built for the iOS simulator. This implies that in order to build a wallet app using Stronghold for the iPhone, you'll need to use an actual iPhone as testing device. As you can see, the build is successful for iOS devices. Example 4. There's nothing particularly noteworthy in examples 4 to 6, so I'll speed up the video. Example 7 and IOTA identity. I'm currently using Alpha 5, which corresponds to the example code I've provided. It's important to note that the library undergoes frequent changes. The latest identity examples already incorporate the new IOTA SDK library. To maintain some stability in my example application, I've opted to stick with the version Alpha 5. Other than that, the process remains the same as in the previous examples. There is a last Rust function used in the left sidebar menu. That's it. See you in the next videos.